carrying the palomino in your head, your head. Will the circle be unbroken? Gotta feed the monkey at your breast, your breast. Ooh, 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 hi. Ooh, ooh, hi. You come rolling like a storm. I'm thirsty, but you never let my lips get wet, and I leave your table hungry. Feasting on all the things left unsaid. All my life I've been standing, holding my hands out, holding my hands out, and you move like a shadow, like breath on a window, holding my hands out. In the night I hear a voice call, dragging me from cotton-knitted sleep. Is it hers or is it mine? Oh, mother, mother, mother. My life I've been standing, holding my hands out, holding my hands out, and you move like a shadow, like breath on a window, holding my hands out, holding my hands out, holding my hands Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. I'm really grateful to see so many beautiful, friendly faces. And thank you to Cookie and Yarn for playing. I've already got a pick. I don't need this guy. Yeah, the matching mint guitars was just a very nice touch. So I am in town, and it is really nice to be on Ghanaland, celebrating the launch of a new record that I've made called Wheaty. So I'm going to play just pretty much all songs from this record. And I'd like to make a dedication for this one. This song goes out to anyone who has ever turned up on their ex's doorstep in the middle of the night. I wouldn't personally know. But if you've ever turned up and, 2 a.m. and banged on the door and said, "Give me my expletive records back." And maybe they've said, "Georgia, I already gave you your records back." And so then maybe you say, "Well, since I'm here, maybe I should come in." If you've done that, I haven't, obviously. And this one is for you. We called it quits for the last time again. This thing's too volatile, so says our friends. But my heart is a bug on its back, and my mind is a one-way train. It wouldn't take much persuasion for me to come over and lay in your lamplight. I've been a fool on more than one occasion. Oh, it wouldn't take much persuasion. I'm looking at you, but I'm thinking of you. What if I leave this bar? What if I drive past your house? What if you let me in? Oh, you've done me hurt, just as I have done you. I know you know no one's gonna love you like I do. It wouldn't take much persuasion for me to come over and lay in your lamplight. I've been a fool on more than one occasion. It wouldn't take much persuasion. I can't fight when our limbs intertwine. I'm magnetized to you, of and on. Perfectly timed airplane. Over for me to come over and lay in your lamplight. I've been a fool on more than one occasion. Ooh, it wouldn't take much persuasion. Such a treat to sing for you. You're a bunch of listeners. You can put that on your resume, I reckon. Good listener. So the album that I've just made, being the marketing genius that I am, I named it after an unpronounceable, untranslatable word. But it was a word that really inspired me through the writing process, and then when it came time to name the album, it just felt right. It's Hwraeth, which is a Welsh word, which doesn't have a direct English translation, but it's understood to mean a profound longing for a home that you can't get back to because it doesn't exist anymore. And it's linked to, I guess, a grief for the lost places of your past and nostalgia. But one of the things that I love about it is that in naming this feeling, Welsh people have created a kind of place for those feelings to land. So it's not pure grief, because it's like a shared, it's a place to share that kind of, that missing feeling. I'm really rambling a little bit. Anyway, I wanted to let you know what the album's about, because you're hearing songs from it. And this one is, so most of the songs have some element of longing in them. I guess that's the general theme. And this is a song I wrote for a friend who I lost during one of the lockdowns. Funerals in lockdown on Zoom. Do not recommend. 0 out of 10. And this friend and I had a difficult friendship, and we lost touch, and I didn't get to hear her voice again, and I really am filled with regret for that. So yeah, that's what this one's about. Another cheery one. The first time that I heard your voice, ribbons wrapped around my ears and dragged me from the bar. You sang as sweet as a bruise, sitting on the lap of the old Empress of India with your guitar. You held the room like a coin with two sides. Linen and linoleum, neon lights and lithium. How strange to see a queen upon her knees. Said the blackbird to the fox, it doesn't matter anymore. I wish you knew how much you matter to me. I'm by your side. I have never been one to know when to leave the party. Always stay until the lights come on. You chose to leave us, and I am to accept that, but I wish you didn't have to go so soon. I wish you didn't have to go so soon. first time that I heard your voice, fizzing in a white hot rage. You called me names, it was my wedding day. Years later you wrote to me, but I did not reply. And now I wish that I could hear you one more time. There's two sides, always two sides. Have never been one to know when to leave the party. Always stay until the lights come on. You chose to leave us and I have to accept that, but I wish you didn't have to go so soon. This party's not the same without you. Oh, this party's not the same without you. This next song is called Tigress. Side 2, track 2. I only brought a really small amount of vinyl with me because I didn't know how it would go. This is the first time I've had an album pressed to vinyl, and I sold them already. So sorry, friends. But it does exist in the world, and hopefully I can come back to Adelaide. Actually, Porch Records have 2 copies, or you can get it online. This is one that my daughter likes. I wrote it for a couple of friends of mine who got married, Holly and Lauren. This is their love story. Sometimes I dedicate it to my daughter, if there's any little tigresses around. Then it's for you. When you took my hand as we watched the band metamorphosis, oh, you made me come alive. Now I want to run with you by my side, leave the city and the street lights, head out into the wild. My heart is a tigress, erodes for you. This heart of a tigress will always be true. We've been everywhere, we've seen everything, but I feel most at home when I'm hiding in your hair. No one gives like you give, no one loves like you love. Let's leave the city and the street lights, head out into the wild. My heart is a tigress, erodes for you. This heart of a tigress will always be true. I'll take it all from richer to poorer, till we are old. The good days, the bad days, the driving me mad days, the I don't know what I would do without you days. I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it all. The light in your eyes, the sight in your soul, the way that you make me feel like I'm a child. It's always the G, and you know, there's the temptation to make a really silly joke about strings that are called G. But I'm not going to do that, friends. I'm not going to do it. This is a song I wrote about saying goodbye to someone that I didn't get the chance to meet. It's called Water to Water. And that was it. No, just kidding. Water to I never met you, but I knew you. Blood of my blood, you were a dream, my body was dreaming. A silent silhouette on a sonographer screen. A tiny little drum without a beat. On my knees in my Father's house, I beg the gods like a dog. Blood, whoa, the blood so much in me. A star scrapes the sky like an arrow. An owl flies over the barrow. Once we held our hope like a full balloon. Now we walk to the car park, empty-handed. Storm, quiet as a storm. I wear the anger like a corset. Your sister dances with girls unseen. And she tells me you are dancing with her to the beat. Takes my hand, my tears run like water. Here we are. I wrote that song on a creative residency, actually, shortly after we had that pregnancy loss. I received a notice that I had been accepted into this creative residency that I'd applied for a number of times, and you get a house for 4 days, and like a lovely house in the hills to write and, you know, report back with what you've come up with or not. So I was really thrilled to have the opportunity, but I was also, you know, in a bit of a emotional toilet, I want to say. But my family were really supportive, and the people who ran the residency said, like, just come and, you know, we understand, and if you don't have to, we're not going to check on your notebook. So just come and you know, write songs or cry in the bath, that's fine. And I thought, well, I could cry in the bath at home, or I could cry in their fancy bath. So I thought I would take the fancy bath option. So it was great to have the chance to really like land and write about that experience. I was grateful for it. And on the second day, I went into the studio to write, and they had a bookcase set up with creative prompts, which for someone like me is like awesome, because then I don't have to do the creative thing right away. I can like look at a prompt, like just procrastinate a little bit. Excellent. So I was looking at their books on the wall, and they had a colouring book with creative prompts in it, and it was an outline of a cloud and a plane kind of flying through the clouds, or chemtrails, unclear, probably clouds. And it said, if you could write a message to yourself on the sky, what would you say? So while I was thinking about that, the story is going somewhere, guys, don't worry. While I was thinking about that, what would I say to myself right now if I could write a message on the sky? I looked down and I noticed that I'd set my keyboard up against the wall. So like if this was the studio and this was like the French windows opening up onto the fernery, I'd set it up like this. Like why? So I thought, hang on a sec, I got to pick things up and change my direction. So I picked up the keyboard and turned it around and faced the window, and then this is the song I wrote. It's called Write It on the Sky, and I'm going to need a little bit of sky, I think. Change my direction. Take a breath and let it go. All this baggage I've been carrying for years, drop it to the floor, don't need it no more. Whisper these words to myself, whisper until I can turn this whisper to a shout. Gonna write it on the sky, carve it on my heart. I can feel it in my bones. I am enough, I am enough. Turn this leaf over, unfolding, open up. I don't need to apologize for being in my skin. Straighten up my spine, soften up my smile. Whisper these words to myself, whisper until I can turn this whisper to a shout. Gonna write it on the sky, carve it on my heart. I can feel it in my bones. I am enough, I am enough. I carve it on my heart. I can feel it in my bones. I am enough. 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 We are enough. We are enough. We are enough. Gonna write it on the sky. Gonna write it on the sky. Write it on the sky. Write it on the sky. Thanks, friends. I know it feels a bit pep talky, that one, but I needed a pep talk that day, so I wrote it. And maybe if you need to give yourself a pep talk, pat on the back one day, maybe that song will keep you company. I don't know. What have I got next? Ooh. You know, it's funny, like you spend your whole career playing to noisy pubs and wishing everyone would shut up and listen. And then you get to somewhere like this and everyone's listening and it's like, oh, I don't even know what to do with myself. It's so fancy. Whoa. This is another one that I wrote during the lockdowns. Getting into some not so great habits myself. Probably not you guys. You look like really wholesome, well-adjusted people. I was drinking a bit too much and eating not enough, and just wondering. Yeah, just I'm going to overshare because I've got a microphone and you guys can't stop me. But you know, when those kind of those old habits come back, I was really kind of questioning, like, I wonder why this is. I wonder why. Is it, am I broken, or is it, is it in my blood, or is it just because I'm trapped in my house? So this is really, I don't have an answer, but this song is the question of that. I feel like my top's going to come undone, guys. It's not that kind of show. All right, let's fix that up. Okay, here we go. What is desire? Is it like a trap? Venom yen for a housebound wren? Why do I want to be full? Feel my cup, fill it up, fill it up. Maybe it's in my blood. Maybe it's in my blood. Oh. What is control? Oh, I hold knuckles white so tight so no light can get in, and I spread myself so thin, offering a bouquet of bones, a stone to atone this palindrome. nature, nurture, pleasure, searcher, 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 nature, nurture,
Baby, it's in my blood. Oh, baby, it's in my blood. Baby, it's in my blood. Baby, it's in my blood. In my blood. In my blood. In my blood. In my
In the spirit of oversharing, I fell out of my hire car the other day, and I hurt my leg, and so when I'm going like this, it's like mildly sore, and it's not even a good reason. Like, hadn't had a drink. I just saw an op shop. I was driving down like quite a busy road, and I was like, oh, op shop, bargains, treasures. So I pulled over, but it was like a really busy road, and I was like waiting for the cars to come past me on this side so I could get out, and I was like, oh, it's taking forever, and there's treasures just over there. So I thought, I'll just climb out the passenger seat. But I mistimed it, and my foot got stuck, and then I kind of fell hands first on the pavement in front of the op shop, and then got up and was like, just pretend nothing happened. So, yeah, I don't even know why I'm telling you that. But anyway, there you go. There's a story for you. Don't try and get out the passenger side of your hire car. You don't know it. You're going to end up face first in front of the op shop. I did get a great lace top, though, so there you go. All's well that ends well. Do you guys feel like singing? Good. There was a pause. I noticed the pause. But I actually... I'm looking around and I'm seeing like really singly faces. And you know, me being a professional, I can actually tell. So I can see, yep. You all know how to sing, it's great. I'm going to teach you this little bit. You're still so quiet. You're about to get loud. I wonder if we should do it in two parts. Let's do it in one because you're all spread out. Just a lovely unison part. Really easy, not even any words. The words are ah, 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 ah. So if you're a pirate, you're going to find this really easy. So I'll sing it for you once, and then we're going to do it together. Ah, 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 ah. If it's too high for you, have a go at. No, I'm in the same octave, I'm just singing it in a weird voice. Or if it's too low for you. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You got it. I'm gonna stop this. So you guys know what you're doing. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm putting this guitar down. Hang on. one is about the lost places of your childhood. It's an ode to the lost places of my childhood. So, you know, take that pathos with you. Ah, 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 ah. You got this, team. Don't let me down. Ah. Here we go. Wow, that was epic.
Always the new kid with your brave face on. Every year, new school, new soul. You had more childhood hopes than you have told. It's a dead end doorway, somewhere you can't go. Looking for a light, looking for a sign to find your way back, find your way back. What you seek is just out of reach. You can't find your way back, find your way back. Caulfield to Coburg and Berwick Van Dyke. These places get all tangled in your mind, and it's hard to know where you belong if you're not quite sure where you've come from. Feel like a piece of misdirected mail. Looking for a light, looking for a sign to find your way back, find your way back. What you seek is just out of reach. You can't find your way back, find your way back. Can't find your way back, find your way back. It's a map with no edge, a maze that's so hedge. Forever looking around the corner of your shoulder. Oh, oh, it's a map with no edge, a maze that's so hedge. Forever looking around the corner of your shoulder, around the corner of your shoulder, around the corner, over, 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 around the corner over your shoulder, around the corner over your shoulder, around the corner over your shoulder, around the corner over your shoulder. Looking for a light, looking for a sign to find your way back, find your way back. What you seek is just out of reach. You can't find your way back, find your way back.
Are you ready, the Wheat Chief? Great. Bring you guys in first. Here we go, you guys. I'm sorry to surprise you by stopping, but I wanted to hear that beautiful chord. It was beautiful. Well, you're hired, so the tour bus is going to pick you up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. I've got one song left, and it's the last song on the record. That feels right. I want to say a massive thank you to Cookie and Yarn for opening for us. They are so beautiful. I love the two guitars, the tones, the colours, the stories, the singing. It's just 100%, 110%. Loved it. And Kev on sound, this would not be happening if he wasn't here doing the buttons. And the Wheat Chief, please go and get, a beer, a wine, a non-alcoholic beer. You know, they've got nuts. I had some of the chocolate-coated almonds. They were fantastic. Look, you guys seem so nice. I'm just going to tell you the story. I am afraid of snails. It's a true fact. And I don't tell everybody this, only friendly crowds, because some people think it's funny to bring me a snail and see, is she actually afraid? And I'm going to say, friends, do not do that. Anyway, it's a childhood thing. Yeah. Anyway, point is, what is the point of this story? My husband likes to tease me about the snail thing because, you know, it's pretty funny. They move really slow, right? And what are they going to do? Like, just slime on you a bit? So he's like, they're coming to get you, Georgie. And I'm like, yeah. But the joke is on him because he has a fear of global pandemics. And when this whole thing started, he was like, it's going to come here and our whole lives are going to change. And I was like, babe, it's not coming here. And then, like, literally breastfeeding my son, who was a baby at the time, and being like, on the Guardian, being like, yep, it is here. It's literally here right now. So he kind of saw this one coming, and that was the starting point of this song. But then the song took a sharp left turn and ended up being something else. Thank you for being here and for listening to my incoherent rambling, and I hope that you might find the album that I've made and enjoy it. I hope it might be a friend to you. I hope it can keep you company. It's kept me company for the last 3 years it's taken to write it and record it and release it, so here we are. Like a sparrow on the breeze, like a soldier on his knees, I saw it coming. I saw it coming. Like initials carved upon an oak, like the punchline from some joke, I saw it coming. I saw it coming. And even though I knew my fate, that my poor heart was bound to break, I couldn't take my eyes away. I didn't want to miss the display.
like a moon rise on the ocean, a car crash in slow motion, like a bride in white, like a rabbit in headlines. I saw it coming. I saw it coming. Oh, I saw it coming. I saw it coming.
Thank you very much. Cookie, Jan, Kev, the Wheaty, all of you, thank you for being here. Have an excellent Sunday.